Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. WLAF.
Silent night, holy night, all's come, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
How about Christian England down to the 20, down to the 10, breaks it into the end zone.
Wow.
We're counting down to airtime for Campbell High Sports. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
Follett Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Cumberland Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Portman at the world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Lace to Pearls is just for
girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, it's Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at Eastlake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs Drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, the Follett.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Doyle's Tire Shop.
This is Johnny Butler from West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, the La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
Follett Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar Cougar, number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Cumberland Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Laced to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie, Beth,
come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars.
Hey, it's Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at Eastlake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars.
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Doyle's Tire Shop.
This is Johnny Butler from West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, the La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. It's almost game time, and you've connected to the right spot for Campbell Sports, WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars.
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar, number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Cumberland Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Laced to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie, Beth,
come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars.
Hey, it's Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at Eastlake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars.
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Doyle's Tire Shop.
This is Johnny Butler from West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, the La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. Cougar fans, we're on standby for the Campbell game. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars.
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar, number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Cumberland Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Laced to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie, Beth,
come see us at First National Bank. Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, the Violet.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler from West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, the La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Portman at the world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie, Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, the Violet.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler from West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, the La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. We're counting down to airtime for Campbell High Sports. Stay tuned here to WLAF.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Kimberlin Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Portman at the world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie, Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, the Violet.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is...
How about Christian England down to the 20, down to the 10, breaks it into the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Campbell County.
Ever since Cougar football kicked off for the very first time way back in 1975, WLAF has been there.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Hi, this is Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy.
La Follette Utilities, LUB.
Rhonda Longmire.
Community.
Trust Bank.
This is your Senator, Ken Yeager. Go Cougars!
Everyone here at Valley Roofing says go Cougars. This is former Cougar number 42, Matt Klein.
This is John Bond with Vital Care.
Wrap It Up Construction.
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Cumberland Gap Medical.
Good luck, Cougars. This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
Hi, this is Joey Porton at the world famous Charlie's Pizza.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars!
And Lace to Pearls is just for
Girls, of course, Jim.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
Hey, this is Eric Robbins with Robbins Guttering.
This is former Cougar Travis Thompson, Norris Lake Insurance. Listen for the Travis Thompson touchdown.
Hey, this is Melinda at Powell Clinch Utilities. Go Cougars!
Hey, this is Joe White at B&M Tires. Look for us right here beside the 4-lane here in Jacksboro under the big red roof.
Come see us at East Lake Urgent Care. This is Amanda Nelson. Go Cougars!
This is Chuck Wells at your Jacksboro Riggs drugstore.
So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road.
Ice Oil, La Follette.
Have you tried Fazoli's $5 lunch?
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Tabitha Smith is there.
Hello, this is Jason Freeman with Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most.
Hey, this is Hunter Huckabee. It's time to come and see my dad at Dole's Tire Shop.
This is John Butler with West End Auto Sales. Look for us in the little red caboose here. We'll be glad to sell you a car. We'll even finance it for you.
This is Mark Kane, the La Follette Medical Center.
Hello, I'm Logan Hickman from People's Bank of the South.
This is Campbell County High School head football coach Justin Price.
England busts through the line, up to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, down to the 10, down to the 5. Nobody can get there. It's touchdown, Campbell County.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF. Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, WLAF.
Welcome to Al Hope Dawson Stadium. My name is Les Martin along with Brent Allen. We are live here today. It's a cold 41 degrees. It's been raining all day. The field is a mess. We have a game between the Jacksboro Middle School Eagles and Cherokee Yellow Jackets coming up for the 3A state championship at 6 o'clock here, so stay tuned. Also stay tuned for our very live, in-person Pat's Place right here on the B&M Tire Sports Network on WLAF.
Safe, sound, and secure. Words to live by and words that have survived 2 world wars, a Great Depression, and a new century. People's Bank has been on the same street corner since 1917. Hello, this is Vicki Spradlin. We have grown the old-fashioned way, serving every customer with the attention and dignity they deserve. I invite you to come see us. We would be honored to be your bank. People's Bank of the South, member FDIC.
Hey, this is Jennifer at Lace to Pearls.
Your Christmas open house is not far away. We have lots to talk about, but that's Saturday, November the 4th, isn't it?
It is, Jim, and you know that'll be here before we know it.
What's going on right now?
Well, right now we have a lot of new items in the boutique area. New basketball shirts and new football shirts. Nice with the lace sleeves on them. Very nice. And they also match. We have the children's sizes to match.
How perfect is that?
Lace to Pearls, 108 South Indiana Avenue, behind First Volunteer Bank and what used to be Thompson's Treasure House Furniture Store.
And Lace to Pearls is...
just for girls, of course, Jim.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, WLAF.
All right, fans, welcome to a live Pat's Place. Going to set the scene here a little bit for you. We're about to play the game. As Les said, it's cold. We've got an undefeated Jacksboro Eagle team. 20 years ago was the last time we had an undefeated Jacksboro Eagles team. Happened to include Matt and Justin Price. It happened to include Chris Honeycutt, so 3 Campbell County Cougar coaches. And back then we went undefeated. There was no TMS AA championship. But we went up to Johnson City to play Liberty Bell, which is Science Hill's feeder school. They had not lost a game in 4 years. About halftime, a little bit before, Liberty Bell's star linebacker took a cheap shot on Justin Price, and we thought he'd taken him out. By the end of the third quarter, a mad Jacksboro Eagles team had put such a beating on Liberty Bell that they quit before the game was over. So that's what you were looking at last time Jacksboro was undefeated. Today, they have a chance to make even more history as they can bring home the TMS AA title for the first time ever. And the Eagles are poised to do it with a stout defense, a 1,000-yard rusher, a quarterback with a heck of an arm with all kinds of weapons around him. So fans, stay tuned. It's going to be an exciting game. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to us, and we'll see you at the ball games.
Caring Neighbors is a program sponsored by La Follette Utilities to help customers who are less fortunate pay their utility bills. Funds for the program come from voluntary contributions made by customers each month. It is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help to be used for paying utility bills. How can you take part in LUB's Caring Neighbors? It's easy. You can donate $1, $2, or more each month, easily added to your utility bill. Call LUB and sign up today. 423-562-3316.
Hey, it's Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy. Call Raywin or me for your flu shot. You don't want to get sick.
Protect yourself against the flu with a flu shot from Terry's Pharmacy.
Now's the time for your flu shot.
Terry's Pharmacy accepts most major insurance companies like Humana, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Caremark, Express Scripts, United Healthcare, and many more.
Hey, as soon as you walk into Terry's Pharmacy in La Follette, look to your left, you'll see the dollar wall. Yep, it's the dollar wall, y'all. Every item on that wall is $1. Household items, plenty of cleaning items, each $1 at Terry's Pharmacy in La Follette.
Rebates, rebates, rebates. Dole's Tire Shop is your home for rebates. Choose from Dole's wide selection of Cooper tires. Right now, depending on which style of Cooper tire you purchase, rebates range from $50 all the way to $100. This great offer runs through Halloween. If Michelin is your style, buy 4 and get $70 back at Dole's Tire Shop. Beat the weather to the punch with a new set of BF Goodrich tires from Dole's. Buy 4 BF Goodrich tires and get $50 back.
That's Dole's Tire Shop.
2531 Jacksboro Pike, across from Advanced Auto Parts, on front of the road.
This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
And this is Tracy Powers. I'm honored to be Dennis's wife. He is honored to serve you as state representative. I'm proud of what he's done and is doing for Campbell County and Tennessee, especially when it comes to education.
Here's wishing you the best, Cougars and Lady Cougars.
My home is Tennessee, and I feel right at home here in Campbell County representing you and cheering on the Cougars. This is your state senator, Ken Yeager. Tennessee is the only state to offer 2 years of tuition-free community or technical college. A bright future awaits you right here at home in Tennessee.
Hi, this is Joey Portman at the world-famous Charlie's Pizza.
Yum. Yeah, it's the after-the-game place to be. Charlie's Pizza, that is.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
One thing I love about Charlie's is their bacon cheese sticks. They are absolutely delicious.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Yep, same old Charlie's Pizza.
I love Charlie's Pizza. It's very delicious.
Charlie's is the place to be after the game.
Remember this name, Eastlake Urgent Care. When you're looking for urgent care beyond compare, look no further than Eastlake. Next to Lowe's, Eastlake is your only urgent care offering on-demand medical care services 7 days a week, and they accept most insurance plans. So when you have bumps or scrapes, they have what it takes. Whoo, yeah, and even that nasty cold and flu, they know just what to do. Trust Eastlake Urgent Care near Lowe's in La Follette. No appointment needed. Check them out on Facebook or eastlakecares.com.
First National Bank is very proud to annually offer its mini-grant program to all teachers of every school here in Campbell County. The grants are awarded every summer to teachers for new teaching materials. Over the past 7 years, First National Bank has awarded more than $90,000. First National Bank is committed to helping our community grow by helping our teachers grow our youth. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Welcome back to L. Hope Dossett Stadium. My name is Les Martin. I'm going to welcome in my broadcasting partner, Mr. Brent Allen. Are you nervous, brother?
Yeah, a little. I mean, not terribly. I you know, obviously having a son on the team makes it a little bit more interesting. But you know, as long as they come out and do their thing, I'm confident that they can handle business.
Well, Jacksboro is undefeated. Cherokee, of course, they come in here and they have played some of the same teams that Jacksboro's played. They beat them as well. So we're going to find out exactly how this game is going to match up. Of course, Jacksboro's got a 1,000-yard rusher as well in C.J. Allen.
Yeah, and that's, you know, that helps. But you know, obviously we don't know a whole lot about this Cherokee team, and we'll obviously see. Just watching them warm up, they certainly have some good-looking athletes that appear like they should be able to run the ball as well. And they were throwing the ball around quite a bit as they were warming up as well.
Your captains for Cherokee, let's see if I can get those for you real quick. One of them will be Seth Strahan. I can't see the other numbers, but we'll go right to Jacksboro's captains, and that's going to be Hunter White, C.J. Allen, Desmond Gilbert, and Caleb Osborne will be the captains. They're at the 50-yard line. We're going to find out exactly who wins the toss, who takes the ball first, and exactly how we're going to get this game started. Is it going to be the rushing attack of Jacksboro Middle School, or will it be the wide-open offense of Cherokee, as Cherokee has won the toss, has elected to defer to the second half, which means Jacksboro will get the football first. They will be receiving on our right side to the right of us, and Cherokee will be kicking off to the left. So, with that being said, we know who's got the football, who's going to start, and is that something that probably Jacksboro needs, is probably a good start?
Yeah, that's certainly what they would hope for. Their MO throughout the year has been to come out and basically try to hammer the opponents into submission by running the 26 special and just trying to wear them down and get the first score, and then just continue after that. One of the things we need to watch out for is adversity. That's one thing we've not seen so far this year. Jacksboro has beaten everyone handily. I mean, the closest game was Oneida, which was 28-14 final score. So obviously that was a little closer, but everybody else was pretty much, you know, 40 or 50 to nothing, or 50 to 6, something like that. So we've not really faced any adversity. This team has not been behind one time this entire season. They've been ahead in every game from whistle to whistle. So obviously, if Cherokee comes out and, you know, puts a quick score on us, or we fumble and they pick it up and run it in, we'll have to see how the Eagles can handle the adversity.
I know for the defense for Jacksboro, they've only allowed 34 points all year during this 9-game winning streak, or 9-0. Of course, they were in a situation also where one of them was a forfeit, so that was what they would officially score as a 1-0 victory. But the most important part is the defensive side of the ball for Jacksboro.
Yeah, absolutely. Throughout the season, the papers and people have talked about the offensive side. Obviously, the rushing attack and Hunter White's arm and ability, and of course some great receivers out there, and the line doing a good job. But on the most important part, I mean, when you look at it, is if the other team can't score, we don't have to score 50 points. You know, I mean, that's and the defense has done a great job. Desmond Gilbert's really stepped up this year and been all over the field, laying some big hits. The defensive line, the entire defensive line has done a nice job. They're doing a good job all around.
Folks, if you're tuning in to www.1450wlaf.com, we welcome you. Of course, we're not going to be on the radio. We're not going to be on Channel 12, but we will be on the web channel through this entire ball game, as Jacksboro will be going for their very first. They've played in the state championship before, I guess, back in '97, or what was so-called would have been if they would have had an association like they do today. So officially, this is their very first state championship game that they're playing in, and they're undefeated, and they're playing a pretty good team.
Yeah, well, it's not the first one they're playing in. I mean, we played Oneida, I think, 5 out of 6 years for this same TMSA or TMSAA trophy. But Oneida has won it every year, and last year we didn't make it to the championship game. So this is the first time, if we can win it, it'll be the first time we've ever won that trophy.
That's saying something huge. I mean, you stop and think about it. As the clock winds down to 0, now we're going to set the clock to 8 minutes. This is 8-minute quarters. Here comes the fireworks. Of course, we don't have any music because TMSAA said no music. The music that we would normally use, we couldn't use it.
Right. Yeah, somebody apparently complained. We've used it all year, yet for some reason they have an issue with it suddenly on this one night. But at any rate, it was still a nice run out. A lot of great fireworks thanks to pyro shows. They're excited. Looks like they're ready to go.
Yep. Jacksboro's won the Cherokee won the toss. They have deferred. They elected to defer to the second half, so they will kick off from their own 40-yard line. We'll kick deep down to the Jacksboro Eagles. We'll find out who's going to be the deep man for Jacksboro, and find out who will be the kicker for Cherokee. As Cherokee comes into this matchup, they run a wide open offense. They also run the ball. It's like a spread type offense, and they can also run out of that spread as well.
Yeah, they've got some bruisers back there as an H-back or fullback, whatever you call it these days. But they've definitely got some good running backs. And again, watching them warm up, we're going to have some issues now. Whether or not we can adjust to them, we'll see. But I can assure you, they're going to give us more of a challenge than we faced most of the year.
Well, folks, make sure you stay tuned for this broadcast. We'll be here live from whistle to whistle, from start to finish. As we are going to broadcast this entire game, and I'm excited, just to be honest with you. You're going to hear a lot of information about Cougars, but still yet, this is Jacksboro Eagles state championship game that's going on here this evening at L. Hope Dossett Stadium on the Hill. We will also talk about our sponsors as well that sponsor us through the Campbell County football season as well. So right. Just make sure you stay tuned. It's back deep looks like it's going to be Aaron Ellison for Jacksboro, standing about his 20-yard line, and set to kick off for Cherokee. Kicking off from his own 40 will be Fickey.
I better watch for an onside kick here. And keep in mind, Ellison's ran back about 4 this year for a touchdown, but each time it's been called back for a penalty of some sort. So hopefully we'll be ready for an onside.
It looks like they've got more players to the far side of the field, that being Cherokee, than the near side. So it looks like he's going to be a right-footed kicker, and it isn't what they looks like to be an onside kick. It's picked up at the 40, up to the 41, to the 42-yard line, and we'll find out who ran that ball. Big number 73.
Josh Heatherly.
Yes, Josh Heatherly picked that football up and ran it like he was a back, and give a big stiff arm.
He did. He put a nice stiff arm out there.
It's going to be first down and 10 for Jacksboro, traveling from our right to our left from their own 40-yard line. Of course, you'll have Hunter White at quarterback, C.J. Allen at running back. You'll also have Aaron Ellison in there as well as Desmond Gilbert, just to name a couple as they come out in a power I formation, as Hunter White is under center, calling out the signals, making sure all his men is set. Takes a snap, and now we have a stop on the play. Do we have a penalty flag? We do have a penalty flag to the far side. We'll find out exactly what the call will be from the head referee. May have been false start, but we'll make sure. It's dead ball offsides against Cherokee, so that's 5 yards. That's right. A good situation.
That's a good sign. That's a good way to get started. Give yourself a little bit of room right off the bat. I can tell you right now, Jacksboro looks a little tight, so you got to watch these pitches, and you can see Cherokee's ready for this 26. He just jumped again.
Yeah.
No call.
Yeah. I think they have to break the plane of the ball, I think. So it's going to be first down and 5 from the 45. It's going to be a pitch to Allen. Allen up to the 45, to the 46, hits one tackler, breaks a tackle up to the 50. That's close to a first down. We'll find out who's on the tackle. It looks like it was Edmonds was on the tackle for Cherokee, and it's going to be a first down or just short of a first down. It's going to bring up a second down and short as he picks up 4 yards on that rush for C.J. Allen. So we're going to do our best to keep up with the yardage and try to give you some kind of an unofficial results as far as how much yardage these kids has in this game. Under center is Hunter White calling out the signals, looking to the sideline. Looks like he's getting a play in from the sideline, calls it out, pitch to C.J. Allen once again across the 50 into Yellow Jackets territory. That is a first down up to the 47 as Wright was in on the tackle for Cherokee, and that will bring up a first down and 10. That is a West End Auto Sales first down.
You can no longer see the back of CJ's jersey. It's completely brown.
Well, we'll know where he's lining up at, so that's the only thing we've got benefiting us, and plus we can see it on the front side.
Yeah.
So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 46-yard line of Cherokee, traveling from our right to our left. There's 6:55 left to go in this first quarter. There's no score. Jacksboro receives the kickoff. Under center is Hunter White. He's looking to the sideline, getting a play in now. He calls the play. It's going to be a pitch to C.J. Allen. C.J. Allen over the near side of the line. Breaks a couple of tackles, gets across the 45, down inside the 45 to the 43, and it's going to in on the tackle for Cherokee. We'll tell you here momentarily, but that's a pickup of 3 or 4 yards, so it's going to be second down and 7.
That was 48. We don't have his name.
So it's going to be second down and 7 yards to go for Jacksboro, as it looks like they're just going to run the ball to start off with, as Cherokee packs the box with 8 guys. C.J. Allen breaks it to the outside to the 40, down to the 35, and is tripped up and out of bounds, and they're going to mark him at the 30-yard line. In on the tackle was Bassier, as he saved the touchdown. If he hadn't got him, I think C.J. would have still been running.
Yeah, that was a great job of bouncing it outside. There was absolutely nothing there. They did a nice job of blocking it up, and he just bounced it out.
Well, it looks like the footing for Allen is okay so far, but this field has took a beating today, folks. It's going to be a West End Auto Sales first down. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 30-yard line of the Yellow Jackets, traveling from our right to our left. Power I formation. Pitch to C.J. Allen. He's hit immediately at the line. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll find out who got him. It looks like Lyles.
32.
Lyles.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's going to be second down and 10, no gain for Allen. Brings up a second and 10. Looks like they've gave him a 1-yard loss. Power I formation to the far side over the right tackle and the right guard. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He is Hunter White to the 40. He's been strung out and is tackled back at the 38-yard line.
I don't know what that was all about. I didn't see a receiver out there. I don't know if that was a – I mean, generally that's not going to be a run play. He's going to roll out and pass to somebody, and it looks like somebody – maybe supposed to go to Desmond, and they got tied up or tangled up or something there.
That's going to be a loss of 10 yards for Hunter White. That brings up a third down and long, 19 yards to go for a first down for Jacksboro. This 2-down territory, Brent?
Well, that's tough to say at this point.
White under center, calling out the signals. Now we'll stop, look at the sideline once again, calls a timeout. We'll take it with them. The score is 0-0, and this is the B&M Tire Sports Network on WLAF.
You select the roof and we'll install it. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, and of course, all at reasonable prices. Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in a surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561.
This is Campbell High Sports on WLAF.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
Welcome back to the Hill, where Jacksboro Eagles has the football. It's third down and 19. The ball is spotted at the 39-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Shotgun formation for White. Pass is complete to Howard. Gilbert. Gilbert up the sideline. Gets down inside the sticks and is out of bounds. Inside the 30-yard line, they're going to mark him at the 29-28-yard line, and now it's going to be fourth down and 8. That's a much manageable situation now.
It is, but it's still not the general kind of play that you would try the 26 special on. They're going to have to try something here.
Shotgun formation for Hunter White. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Allen in the backfield as he's getting the play in from the sideline. There's 4:23 left to go in the first quarter. There's no score in this 3A state championship game between Jacksboro and Cherokee. Hunter White's calling out the signals, and everybody moves. The ball snapped. Pass is complete to Aaron Ellison. Ellison down to the 20, down to the 10, down to the inside the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him out at the 10-yard line.
Nice. Oh, just a great play there. I mean, Ellison did a nice job. I'm not sure why he stepped out. He could have. I mean, he needs to keep his body weight leaning in and keep going forward, but that was still a great play.
It's going to be a first down. A West End Auto Sales first down is first down to go from the 10-yard line. I like the passing game so far.
Yeah, you can't beat that so far.
4 wide outs. We've got 2 receivers to the near side. Now we have a slot receiver, looks like Shanks, and a single receiver to the far side. In motion is a wide out. Handoff to C.J. Allen. Allen down inside the 5-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 5. And in on the tackle was Davis for Cherokee, and that's going to bring up a second down and go for your Jacksboro Eagles. It's tough calling out some different names when you're used to calling out the Campbell County Cougars names every Friday night. Shotgun formation once again as Jacksboro has changed it up extremely quick, going from the power I set to a wide out.
Spread, yes. Single back, whatever you want to call it, spread.
Yep, spread offense. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers far side with C.J. Allen in the backfield. The ball's placed at the 5-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. In motion is Ellison. It's going to be a high snap handoff to Allen. Allen over the near side of the line and is just short of the goal line. They're going to mark him. It's that short of the goal line that if another inch it would have touched the line.
Yeah, it was very close. A couple of nice cuts, but I was really concerned coming in that he wasn't going to be able to make any cuts because of the field, but he certainly so far has been able to.
Under center quickly is Hunter White. Hunter White's going to try quarterback sneak. He didn't get in there the first attempt. Let's see if he got in there the second attempt, and they're going to mark him short of the goal line as well. That's going to bring up 4th down and goal for Jacksboro Eagles as he was stopped by the interior defensive line of Cherokee, and now it looks like they're going to bring in some big boys. Let's see what the play call will be. As Cherokee will substitute 2 as well. Quickly in the power I formation. And under center, unbalanced line to the right. Under center is Hunter White. Hunter White tries a quarterback sneak once again. Let's see if they're going to tell him if he's in. He's going to be short. He's going to be short. It's going to be short, and it's going to be turnover on downs.
Well, you know, I don't know why you don't just keep doing what you were doing. I don't get that, but that's – I mean, you've got a half a yard to go. Very disappointing.
It's going to be first down and 10 for Cherokee, and the good thing about this is the ball is so close to the goal line, any kind of penetration at all from Jacksboro, we're looking at a safety.
Yeah, I agree. But again, you know, this is the kind of opportunity you just can't let slip away. I mean, this is obviously a pretty decent team. I can't think of anything positive to say. I just don't understand why they didn't just keep running the ball, you know.
Cherokee is coming up to the line as the official has already blew the ready for play signal. It's going to be shotgun formation for the Cherokee Yellow Jackets, and the running back is very deep in the backfield, probably 7 yards. That's going to be a false start. That's going to be half the distance to the goal. That's going to be close to a safety. Very close to a safety. I don't know how, if it touches the line, it's a safety, and I don't know how he's going to move it half the distance. Of course, that doesn't mean anything because it's still first down and 10.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be first down and 10, even with the penalty. Of course, he moved the ball probably about 3 to 4 inches max.
Yeah. This is important that our defensive line watches the ball here. That they'd like to get that 5 yards out of the hole, you know, on offsides.
It's going to be first and 10 for Cherokee, traveling from our left to our right. Shotgun formation. They've got single receiver to the far side, 1 in the slot to the far side, and a slot man comes in motion. It's going to be a high snap. It's going to be hand off. And now there's going to be a false start against Cherokee once again. I'm telling you, it's going to be a safety. It's going to be a safety if they move that ball back any further. or at least I hope it is.
How does that even work? I mean,
you just keep going back half the distance to the goal till the ball touches the goal line. If it touches the goal line, that's it. But apparently it's not touching yet, so it's still first down and 10. If you want to call it first down and 6 inches. In motion once again, handoff, and he's hitting the backfield, and they cannot give him forward progress. And it's a safety. They cannot give him forward progress because he did not get out of the end zone.
I love it.
It's 2-0 Jacksboro, and maybe some redemption now, huh?
Yeah, should have been 7-0 or 8-0 at this point, but certainly you'll take that if that's all you can get, and they did a nice job of stacking them up at the line.
That's a good sign for this Jacksboro defense.
Yeah, and of course we've got a long ways to go. When Cherokee is not backed up in their own end zone, we'll see if they have a little bit more, a little more to go on.
The score is 2-0 on a safety from Jacksboro. The very first play of the game, live play. They were 2 other plays prior to that, but they did not count because it was a false start against Cherokee. They will have to kick off from their 20, so Jacksboro is going to have pretty good field position again.
Yeah, again, ball security is key here. Whoever gets the ball, you need to obviously make sure that they hold on to it and don't turn it over. This would be a good opportunity for Ellison if they actually kick it to him.
It's going to be 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in this first quarter. The score is Jacksboro 2, Cherokee 0, as Cherokee is set to kick off from their own 40-yard line. As kicking off for Cherokee will be Fickey. He's standing at his own 15. The ball is placed at the 20, and they may just kick it off like they did the last time, a little squib kick. And that's exactly what it's going to be, a squib kick, and it's covered there at the 35-yard line. Great field position.
Wesley Wallen.
Wesley Wallen done a great job with getting on the ball and making sure nobody else got it.
Yeah, great job there. Good presence.
Great field possession. Would you go back to the power I, or would you stay with the spread?
I'd probably go back to the power until they can stop it if it was me.
It's going to be power I formation for Jacksboro. Unbalanced line to the right. Hunter White under center as they all will take their time, look to the sideline to get the play in. Now they'll go up under center, which will be White, calling out the signals. It's going to be a pitch to C.J. Allen. C.J. Allen across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. That's a pickup of 2. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8, 4 downs is 8 yards. You got to get a little bit more than that.
Well, that's tough running. He's having to make cuts immediately upon getting the reception or the pitch. Once he gets it, obviously there's already somebody there. So
2nd down and 8. It's going to be a handoff to Gilbert. Gilbert loses about 4 yards, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12. The ball spotted at the 37-yard line, and there was a couple of Cherokee Yellow Jackets there. Of course, we've got a roster that don't have some numbers on it, so we apologize.
It was number 48 again, which, again, don't know who he is or where he came from, but he's not on the roster.
Quickly in shotgun formation is White. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. The 2 receivers to the near side looks like it's going to be Clausen along with Ellison, and Gilbert is to the far side. C.J. Allen in the backfield calling out the signals. It's a good snap, looking, steps up into the pocket now, feeling some rush, passes away. It's over the head of Desmond Gilbert, falls incomplete. Has he done a pretty good job with getting away from the rush, but it finally just collapsed on him. And maybe he probably should have threw the ball just a little bit quicker, maybe.
Yeah, he got a little more pressure than he's used to. Like I said, we've not had a lot of issues with pressure this year. I mean, it's just, and this is the kind of thing we've got to watch out for is dealing with adversity. Obviously, that was not the best series, so I guess we're punting it.
It looks like C.J. Allen's going to go back and stand about the 45, 46-yard line of Cherokee, and they will punt the ball back deep for Cherokee. I'll give you a number here momentarily. As now we have a timeout on the field. It's timeout. Jacksboro will take it with them. The scores, Jacksboro 2, Cherokee 0. You're listening to the B&M Tires Sports Network on WLAF.
At Grace Rehab Center, there are no cookie-cutter treatment plans. Our licensed and professional staff will work with you to evaluate your specific needs and develop a personalized course of action for the best results.
Well, I had pain in the muscle in my back and it was really interfering with my lifestyle. And now that pain, I can drive and go to the mall, do what I want to. It doesn't bother me anymore.
You don't have to live with your pain forever. Contact us today at Grace Rehab Center, providing compassionate health care with management expertise.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
Welcome back to the Hill. Jacksboro in charge of this game so far, 2-0. Back deep to punt for Jacksboro will be Allen. It's going to be a high snap. He goes back and gets it. It looks like the ball was tipped. It bounces off the the 35-yard line and out of bounds. There's a penalty flag back where the punter was standing, and it may be roughing the punter if they did not get a tip on the football, and it was really hard to tell.
Yeah, it looks like it is going to be roughing possibly, or running into. I guess there's two different ones.
Personal foul, running into the kicker. That's going to be an automatic first down.
We'll take it all day.
So it's going to be first down Jacksboro as the fourth official finally showed up like I thought. I thought they were supposed to have been four officials, and the fourth official has finally shown up.
Well, that's tough for Cherokee. You know, you got to think about where they're standing. They're looking at a poor punt or a tip punt, whatever, and looking like they're going to have decent field position to giving up. Now it's first down.
It's going to be first down and 10. The ball spotted at the 21.5-yard line of Cherokee, traveling from our right to our left. They have the spread offense as Jacksboro's in the spread offense. They have two receivers to the near side, two receivers to the far side, Wesley Wallen and Gilbert to the far side. Along with the near side is Clausen and Ellison. Shotgun formation, C.J. Allen in the backfield, directly behind the quarterback. It's going to be a good snap. Looking, passes away to Ellison. Ellison breaks one tackle, up to the 20, up to the 15, and is tackled there at the 15-yard line. In on the tackle was Wright, but not before he picks up about 6 yards.
About 8.
Yep, 8 yards. So it's going to be second down and 2.
Ellison did a nice job keeping his balance there at the last and staying in bounds, getting an extra yard.
Shotgun formation once again for Jacksboro. Two receivers near side. Single receiver to the far side with Hunter White shotgun with C.J. Allen directly behind him. Calling out the signals, looking over the defense. It's a high snap. Pass is away. It's across the middle. Looks like it was probably tipped, or maybe they didn't run the didn't run the route they were supposed to. I don't know.
Yeah, that's going to be a route issue, I believe. That was a timing play. White threw it to where the receiver was supposed to be, and there was nobody there.
As Wesley Wallen's coming out and Mason Shanks is going in for Jacksboro. It's going to be third down and 2 for Jacksboro. Two receivers near side, two receivers far side. Looks like they're facing a 3-4 defense. What it looks like to me, I could be totally wrong. So now we've got a couple of receivers in motion. Mason Shanks will come to the near side. In motion is Gilbert. Here's the snap. It's a high snap. It's going to be a pass. Pass is away. It's over the head of Clausen, and it looks like it was intercepted down close to the goal line. But there's a penalty flag in the backfield, and it looks like it's going to be holding against Jacksboro. They're going to decline that penalty, and it's going to be first down and 10 Cherokee.
Yeah, another big missed opportunity there. You know, I mean, it's obviously either the running back or the quarterback went the wrong way. I mean, he turned one way and the running back was going the other way. So I don't know what the plan was.
So it's going to be first down and 10. First down and 10. The ball is spotted at the 1-yard line, traveling from our left to our right with 19.7 seconds left to go in the first quarter for this state championship playoff game, or state championship game. As Cherokee has the football. Last time they had the football down inside the 5, they got a safety. And can Jacksboro do it one more time? It's going to be a quick snap to the quarterback. Quarterback gets over the goal line. May have picked up a couple as he's been
not much
rode down by a couple of would-be tacklers, but to lead the way was Caleb Osborne for Jacksboro. And let's see where they give him forward progress. All the way up to the 4-yard line. I don't see that, but that's the end of the first quarter, folks. The score, Jacksboro 2, Cherokee 0. You're listening to the B&M Tire Sports Network on WLAF.
Tired of waiting for hot water? Want to reduce your energy cost? Then it's time you switched. Switched from electric to reliable, clean, safe natural gas. With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Powell Clinch Utility District is offering $250 off the purchase price of new natural gas water heaters and the chance for you to chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year. Start saving today with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of checking accounts to meet your everyday needs. We help you select a checking account that can help build your finances and also provides convenient options and features. Some of these great benefits include a complimentary Community Trust Bank Flex ATM debit card, internet banking, mobile banking, and electronic bill payment. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at our office in Clinton or one of our 3 La Follette offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the
Thanks
Hill.
for following the Cougars over WLAF.
Welcome back to the Hill. The score is Jacksboro 2, Cherokee nothing. As Cherokee is down at the 3-yard line, they're traveling from our right to our left. It's going to be a direct snap to the running back, and he runs to the far side and is tackled there. He may have not got back to the line of scrimmage. We're going to find out exactly where they're going to mark the football. And they didn't move the stick, so it's going to be 3rd down and 7, 3rd down and 8 for Cherokee. In on the tackle was Gilbert for Jacksboro. Man, my spotter is so patient with me.
What else can I do?
Just stand there and point, I guess.
Well, yeah, just stand there and point.
I certainly appreciate it. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage comes Cherokee. They have a shotgun formation with running backs to either side. Tight formation for the linemen. Looks like Wesley Wallen showing blitz. It's going to be a direct snap to the fullback, number 42. And we'll find out who the running back was. It looks like Donathan. So it's going to be tackled there by C.J. Allen, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 7. So will they punt or will they go for it? I would assume they're going to punt. As it looks like back deep to take the punt return will be Riley Faulkner.
Yeah, and Ellison. By the way, that was on that tackle. It was Gilbert as well. He actually brought the big hit. C.J. stood him up, and Gilbert wiped him out.
That's what we call teamwork here in Campbell County, folks, in Jacksboro territory. Back deep to punt. Standing back about 8 yards deep in the end zone. It's going to be a high snap almost over his head. The punt's away. It's a wobbly punt. Bounces at the 15-yard line and rolls all the way up to the 24-yard line. And that was about a 12-yard punt.
Yep, and once again, we'll take it. That was a little bit of a high snap. The kid did a good job getting it out of there at least, but not the kind of punt they were hoping for, I'm sure.
It's going to be 1st down and 10 Jacksboro, traveling from our left to our right with 6:13 left to go in this second quarter. The score is Jacksboro 2, Cherokee 0. No, this is not baseball, folks. It's football. Yeah. Jacksboro got a safety early in the first quarter against Cherokee when Cherokee could not get it out of their own end zone. Shotgun formation once again for Hunter White. Single receiver to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side with tight end formation. Hunter White is now, there's going to be timeout. It's going to be timeout. Cherokee will take it with them. The score, Jacksboro 2, Cherokee 0. 0. You're listening to the B&M Tire Sports Network on WLAF.
We're visiting with Amanda Brown, APRN here at Cumberland Gap Medical. And Amanda, so many people tell me that they come to you all, and you all are so nice. Your staff is so nice here.
We really make it a priority to treat people the way we would want to be treated.
How tough is it when somebody wakes up in the morning and they realize they're sick to just walk in at Cumberland Gap Medical?
That has happened to all of us, to wake up sick one morning. So all you need to do is walk on in, and we will accommodate you.
Sick today, seen today at Cumberland Gap Medical next to the Big Rigs in La Follette.
Your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Welcome back to the Hill. The score, Jacksboro 2, Cherokee 0. A safety early in the first quarter for Jacksboro's defense. That's the only scoring that's we have available right now. Is Jacksboro has had great field possession, but just has not been able to convert to a touchdown.
Yeah, a few mistakes have caused them to slow down a bit.
Shotgun formation for Hunter White, calling out the signals, takes the snap. It's a high snap, looking downfield, passes away. He's there. It's complete. It's complete to, was that Wallen?
Yes.
It was complete to Wallen up to the 10-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Jacksboro Eagle first down. A great pitch and catch as Wright was in on the tackle for Cherokee, but a great pass and catch for the Jacksboro Eagles, and they was on target. Hunter White's got a strong arm, can throw it just about anywhere he needs to throw it as they line back up into the spread formation. They also run out of this formation as well, folks, as now they're going to switch some wide receivers as Clausen comes to one side and Wallen goes to the far side. Two receivers near side, single receiver far side. Wallen lined up in a tight end position. In motion is Gilbert. Handoff to Allen. Allen to the near side, down to the 5. And all the way into the end zone is C.J. Allen. A 10-yard run for a touchdown. There's no penalty flags on the play at all, so that's going to be a touchdown for Jacksboro.
Yeah, well, that was designed to go into the left to follow Desmond Gilbert's block, but as soon as the ball was pitched to him, that it kind of closed off. He decided to go right, made a couple of stiff arms, and was able to get in.
That is a Travis Thompson touchdown. Norris Lake Insurance next to Charlie's Pizza. That's going to be touchdown Jacksboro. The score is right now Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 0, as Jacksboro will be going for the 2-point conversion. Shotgun formation, good snap. Hunter White's looking, feeling some pressure, avoids the pressure, gets rid of it. The pass was intended for Allen, falls incomplete, but the score is 8-0. Was that Allen?
Oh, no, the pass, it wasn't a pass. He pitched it forward because he was running for his life. I mean, he immediately was getting pressure. So, yeah, that was just one of those things where from CJ and Hunter playing since they were so small, they kind of have a connection. So usually when he gets in trouble, he looks for CJ.
Yeah, they count that as a pass.
No, I know. Yeah, I was just saying.
But he done a great job of getting rid of it.
Yeah.
And I wished he would just a little bit more, and Allen would have had the catch, and it could have been very possibly a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
Because he had open field to run. As Jacksboro finally gets on the board, they've had plenty of opportunities, 3, and finally have made good of this last opportunity.
Yeah, they went back to the run there, and that's what's gotten us here. Now keep in mind, obviously, what got us down to that point was Hunter White's arm and Wesley Wallen's catches there. But that's what you want to see, a mixture, and keep in mind you've not seen anything from Desmond Gilbert. When he gets the ball, you'll see. I mean, he had that one, I think he stepped out of bounds, but he's got some really good speed and obviously size. He's going to make him pay if he gets a hold of it.
He has certainly got some speed, as well as there's a couple other kids on there. Ellison also is very speedy. And Allen's got some speed to him, but he's also got some power as well. So Allen set to kick off from his own 40-yard line. He's about 3 yards deep from the football. It's going to be a high, short, and out of bounds. The penalty flag will come out, and they may mark the football at where it went out of bounds at. We'll find out and see here momentarily, as it's going to be first down and 10 for Cherokee. And
that's actually that was very close to working, and obviously it's something they practice. He lines up like he's going to kick it to the right, and instead kicks it to the left and tries to catch him off guard. Your hope is that one of your guys gets down the field quick enough, one of your gunners, to cover it.
It's going to be first down and 10. They marked the football where it went out of bounds at, and you're right. It was a great idea. Just couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, it's worked several times this year, and it's always worth a shot. Now here we'll find out how they're going to be different instead of being in their end zone.
Shotgun formation, direct snap to 24. 24 over the far side of the line, breaking tackles all the way down inside Eagle territory to the 41-yard line. Let's see who was in on the tackle.
It's Gilbert.
Gilbert was in on the tackle, and in on the run was Davis for Cherokee. They're quickly coming back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be enough for a first down. Traveling from our right to our left. There's 5 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in this second quarter. As quickly they line up, call out the signals. Another direct snap to Davis. Davis to the far side and runs into a wall. He goes nowhere. And who's there that lead the way but Osborne, or was that Heatherly? That was Heatherly. Great job. He had mud on his jersey, and I couldn't tell if it's 70 or 73.
Yeah, well, Osborne's in there as well, and actually Wesley Wallen got a hand on him from the backside. Almost got him, chased him down from behind.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 7. The ball is placed at the 40-yard line of the Jacksboro Eagles, traveling from our right to our left, that being Cherokee. They have 3 running backs, 2 running backs, 1 quarterback. It's going to be a direct snap to the far side running back, and man, who met him was that Allen or Gilbert? We're going to find out who gets up from the pile.
That was Gilbert.
Wow.
It's hard to tell. Both of their backs are really muddy, and they got the 2, one's 22, one's 25. Great job by Gilbert.
Gilbert stood him up, a loss of a half a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7, maybe 3rd down and a short 8, long 7 for Cherokee.
Defensive backs better be paying attention here.
Yes, sir. Quickly to the line of scrimmage comes the Yellow Jackets. They have 2 tight ends on the line. They have a quarterback and 2 running backs. As all 3 will snap, look like they're going to snap. Here's the pass. Pass is over the head. Is it over? No, it's not. It's complete all the way down to the 10-yard line. The pass was complete to to Raymer. The pass was complete to Raymer from quarterback Donathan, and that was Brady on the tackle, but not before it's a first down for Cherokee. They're at the 10-yard line of Jacksboro. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 0. Quickly to the line of scrimmage, unbalanced line. He fumbles the football as Dothan gets on it at the 15-yard line. He loses 5 yards as Wesley Wallen was there to make sure he was going nowhere. And that's going to be a 2nd down and goal. That's exactly what you need, is to back them up even more. They're going to mark it inside the 15 to the 14.5-yard line of Jacksboro.
Yeah, and like I said right before that play, I said the defensive backs are going to pay attention, and we ended up getting burnt there. You can't let anybody get past you like that.
Cherokees ran the ball. That was their first pass, and they caught us asleep. Caught us off guard or some way, some form, some fashion. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. A quick snap to Davis. Davis over the far side of the line. Breaks a tackle, runs all the way out close to the goal line, and is he in? He's in. They give him a touchdown, as that was Davis in on the run. Edmonds. Austin Edmonds for Cherokee. So it's going to be Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6.
Yeah, a couple of missed tackles there that should have had him down, really. No excuse for that. I mean, your hands are wet. It's kind of cold out there, but that's why you tackle with your shoulder instead of your hands. Get a good shoulder on them, then wrap them up.
So now Cherokee will be going for a 2-point conversion from the 3-yard line, as it looks like the Cherokees playing a different style of football since they're out of the shadows of their own goal line. Shotgun formation for the running back. It's going to be a direct snap, and he is tackled short of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion is no good. And in on the tackle was Wallen for Jacksboro. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad they stopped him.
Yeah, that safety could turn out to be huge. I mean, you never know. These teams may both start exploding for offensive plays, and get some points on down the road. But still, that safety was big.
Folks, the score with 2 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in this second quarter is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. Of course, Jacksboro being the home team. Not only that, but Jacksboro needs to probably go down the field and try to put some more points on the board, because Cherokee gets the ball back in the third quarter.
Absolutely. That's imperative at this point. Obviously, it's going to be a close one either way we go.
Cherokee's going to be kicking off from our right to our left. We'll find out who's deep for Jacksboro, and that looks like it's going to be Ellison. To kick off for Cherokee will be Fickey, as he will line the ball up at the 40. The first 2 kickoffs has been squib kicks. We'll find out exactly what he's got going on this time. It's probably going to be a squib kick once again, as Jacksboro brings up all 10 players within the 40 and 50-yard line, within 10 yards of one another, and the only one back is Ellison for Jacksboro. We've got the ready for play signal. He's approaching the football. It's going to be a onside kick, and it's covered well. It's nice. Covered well at the 49-yard line. Let's see who that was. That was, looks like that was Clausen.
Clausen, yes.
So he done a great job, as it looks like the Good Hands team is on the front line.
Yep, and the ball bounced up nicely to him, you know, and you know, you got to give Cherokee credit. This is it's gutsy. You know, they must feel pretty good about their defense to continue to do that. But you, your odds are you're going to get 1 or 2 of those eventually.
Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers far side, with C.J. Allen in the backfield. Hunter White looks to the sideline to get the play in, facing a 3-4 Cherokee defense, and it looks like that the cornerback is way off this near side receiver, which is Wallen. Here's the snap. It's a high snap. Passes away. Passes complete to Wallen. He falls down inside Cherokee territory, and there's a penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the call will be as they mark the football. And he's going to tell, may have been offsides against the defense since they allowed the play to carry on. We'll find out here momentarily, as both the head linesman and the line judge both threw the penalty flag, so that may be.
It's going against us.
Yep, it's going against Jacksboro, so that's going to back them up. It's going to remain first down. It's going to be first down, and looks like it may be 15 yards to go. The ball will be spotted at the 43.5-yard line, traveling from our left to our right. There's 2:51 left to go in this second quarter. The score: Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. Shotgun formation for Hunter White. As now as we have, they tell the far wide receiver to get up on the line, so that will not be a penalty. That's a good thing. Shanks in motion, and now it looks like there's going to be confusion. And now what? Let's see what the call will be. It's going to be against Jacksboro, false start against Jacksboro, and that's going to move the football back another 5 yards, so it's going to be first down and 20.
You know, I've been saying all week this game's going to come down to mistakes, and that's one thing that Jacksboro has not made a lot of this season. We've probably made as many in this game as we have for the season. It's unusual. I'm sure they're a little nervous or whatever, but they just got to settle down and play football.
Shotgun formation for Hunter White. 2 receivers to the near side, which is Wallen. Wallen's the near side receiver along with Gilbert. He's in the slot. C.J. Allen in the backfield. Hunter White shotgun formation. Calling out the signals. It's a good snap. Looking. Here comes some pressure. C.J. Allen picks him up, and he's sacked all the way back inside the 25-yard line is Hunter White. Let's see where they're going to mark the forward progress. They're going to mark the forward progress at the 25, so that's going to bring up a second down and a long way to go. You're looking at 30 yards for a first down. About 33, actually. So it's going to be second down and a bunch for Jacksboro, as it looks like the Cherokee's bringing in a lot of blitzes from the far side of the field. As here comes the blitz again. Pass is complete to Ellison. Ellison over to the far side, breaks it back to the inside all the way up to the 30-yard line is Ellison. That's a pickup of 5 yards, and that will make it third down and 29.
That didn't sound good.
You know, the tackle was Bassier for Cherokee, and that's will bring up third down for Jacksboro. Well, how would we need a pass to Gilbert?
That's what I'm thinking. It's about his turn.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers far side. Allen in the backfield, directly behind Hunter White. Good snap. Pass is to Gilbert. Gilbert up to the 30, breaks 1 tackle, could not break the second tackle, to the 31-yard line. And it's going to bring up fourth down and a bunch for Jacksboro.
That came down to blocking right there. You know, the original Hunter pumped the ball one time. That's when he wanted to throw it, but there was people on his way because of lack of blocking. When he threw it again, the timing had already come off and just couldn't do it.
So back to punt will be Allen. As Allen is standing back at his 21-yard line, he's going to punt the football, and nobody is deep for Cherokee. They need to hurry up. They need to hurry up and snap the ball while they're still making adjustments, but I'm guessing that's okay too. They're going to wait. They're running the time down, and now they're going to call timeout as there's 45 seconds left to go. We'll take it with them. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. You're listening to the B&M Tire Sports Network on WLAF.
If you're shopping siding, Robbins is ready. If you need to replace those leaky windows, Robbins is ready. And they also do a little guttering. Robbins Guttering is ready to take care of you when it comes to taking care of your home. No more painting a classy look, it's siding from Robbins Guttering. Chop down those utility bills with the most efficient windows on the market from Robbins Guttering. Robbins is ready. Call Eric Robbins at 423-907-2255.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Me and all my friends, we're all misunderstood.
Welcome back to the Hill. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. C.J. Allen standing back at his 21-yard line to punt. Here's the snap. It's a good snap. The punt's away. It's going to be a high knuckle ball. Comes down at the 49-yard line, takes a Jacksboro bounce all the way into the 40-yard line of Cherokee. That was a very good punt. That's something that they probably needed as well, Brent.
Yeah, they were coming after that punt for sure, and nice job getting out of there. It wasn't one of his best punts, but it certainly got the job done. What was that, about 30, 35 yards?
Yep, served the purpose. As it's going to be first down and 10 Cherokee with 40 seconds left to go in this first half. The score is Jacksboro 8. Cherokee 6. You certainly hope that Jacksboro can win the second half like they have won the first half, so they can bring this state championship home right here in Campbell County to Jacksboro Middle School. Love to see the trophy in the trophy case.
Absolutely.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage is Cherokee. They have two tight ends, two running backs, and a quarterback. Direct snap. It looks like he dropped the football and is finally tackled back for a loss. We'll find out who was there first. Looked like number 76, whoever number 76 is. Campbell?
Yep, Isaiah Campbell.
Isaiah Campbell hit him first, and he waited for the troops to come up and nailed him for a 2-yard loss, so it's going to be second down and 12. It looks like they're just going to let their time run out or maybe run one more play. Watch the pass play.
Yeah, safeties need to back up and be ready.
Direct snap once again in the formation. And now we have an offside penalty against Jacksboro. That's going to stop the clock with 3.4 seconds left to go. Dead ball against Jacksboro. That's going to move the football 5 yards closer to the end zone, which they're 57 yards away. So the only way they're going to get there, I would think, is a pass play.
Yeah, well, that's, again, you got to go to prevent, drop your safeties, get those corners out there, and just make sure nobody gets by you.
It don't look like they're going to get the play off as the second quarter comes to the end. It's halftime. Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. You're listening to the B&M Tire Sports Network on WLAF.
Hey, this is Tabitha with State Farm Insurance. Please come down to the Fleet Building to see me, Frankie, Tarina, Anya, Liza, and Cassie for all your insurance and financial needs.
The tradition of great customer service, customer care, and value continue with Tabitha Smith and the staff at State Farm Insurance in the Fleet Building.
You can expect your good neighbors to be there should you ever need them. That's what good neighbor service is all about.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area.
562-9370.
Rice Oil of Follett.
fueling the American spirit.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway. We'll take you wherever you go. Take you wherever you go.
Rice Oil, La Follette.
Hey guys, watch my new bike trick. Whoa!
Accidents happen. When they do, Tenova Healthcare can help you get on the road to recovery faster. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, we will work to have you initially seen by a medical professional in 30 minutes or less. Less waiting, faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Tenova Healthcare.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Welcome back to the Hill. The score at halftime is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. A lot of mistakes the first half from Jacksboro, not so much from Cherokee. Of course, Cherokee did suffer a two-point safety. Jacksboro stopped them in the end zone, but as far as mistakes goes, it looks like Jacksboro has more than Cherokee, and that we have to eliminate that the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming into this game, Cherokee was known really for quite a few penalties. I mean, a lot of the video shows a huge amount of penalties in comparison, but really it's been a tale of missed opportunities and missed tackles. I mean, we've obviously been down in the red zone 2 or 3 times and came up with nothing, and that's never a good situation. And of course, a few missed tackles allowed their running back to get around the end and score. So that's where we stand.
It's one of those situations where Jacksboro, like you said, you made a comment during the broadcast, it looks like they've made more mistakes this first half than they made probably all year, and it's probably prevalent because it's such on a high stage. This is where you need to make the least amount of mistakes. Jacksboro, of course, got the scoring underway when they sacked the quarterback in the end zone for a safety, and then C.J. Allen on a 10-yard gallop into the end zone. The 2-point conversion was no good, which made it 8-0 Jacksboro, and then Davis for Cherokee answered on a 15-yard run and made it 8-6. The 2-point conversion, of course, was no good, and that's where we stand at halftime. Now, if you're Coach Brent Peel, you go back to the 26 special or you stay to the spread?
Well, I mean, you're going to have to get the line to block, and that's what it boils down to. They're getting beat up front, and they're not handling their business like they generally do, and it's not a size thing. I mean, we've got plenty of size. They're just, for whatever reason, not firing off and making that initial hole. You know, once they can get a hole, that special goes pretty well. But we don't need it. I mean, it's, you know, when you look back over the season, they used it to start the game in most of the games, but then they went back to a single set running back and was able to score from there as well. So it's not something that we have to do. But again, blocking is going to be the key. I mean, we're going to have to get some people making the right blocks and people working hard to get through this second half.
The field is extremely messy and tore up, as we can see divots from up here from the press box. It's not looking really healthy at all. Yeah. Do you think maybe some of the footing for the offense and defensive linemen may be the issue so far?
Well, I mean, it could be, but you got to keep in mind, I mean, all the kids are playing on the same surface. I mean, so the defensive line's having just as much trouble getting any leverage as the offensive line. So, you know, it really can't come down to that. I mean, obviously, a kid in the open field trying to make a cut, it's going to affect that. I mean, you could tell by Ellison's run that he was being careful not to try to cut too hard. Obviously, if he did, he was going to lose his footing. So they've got a pretty good idea, I think, of what they can and can't do as far as cutting goes. I say just go to power running and shoulder down and picking up 3-4 yards pop and stick with it.
I agree. Folks, the score at halftime is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. This is for the state title, the state championship. This is for all the marbles. And it is halftime. You're listening to the B&M Tire Sports Network on WLAF.
The first radio commercial was broadcast on August 28, 1922. That is over 5 years after People's Bank of the South was founded on the same street corner it sits today. People's Bank was founded on May 22, 1917. Hello, this is Kay Gibson. Along with those historical dates, we want you to know that People's Bank, member FDIC, will still be your safe, sound, and secure choice for the next 100 years.
How can you take part in LUB's Caring Neighbors? It's easy. You can donate $1, $2, or more each month, easily added to your utility bill. Call LUB and sign up today. 423-562-3316. Caring Neighbors is a program sponsored by La Follette Utilities to help customers who are less fortunate pay their utility bills. Funds for the program come from voluntary contributions made by customers each month. It is an emergency assistance fund offering temporary help to be used for paying utility bills.
Hey, it's Rissa at Terry's Pharmacy. Call Raywin or me for your flu shot. You don't want to get sick.
Protect yourself against the flu with a flu shot from Terry's Pharmacy.
Now's the time for your flu shot. Terry's Pharmacy accepts most major insurance companies like Humana, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Caremark, Express Scripts, United Healthcare, and many more.
Hey, as soon as you walk in the Terry's Pharmacy in La Follette, look to your left, you'll see the dollar wall. Yep, it's the dollar wall, y'all. Every item on that wall is $1. Household items, plenty of cleaning items, each $1 at Terry's Pharmacy in La Follette.
My home is Tennessee, and I feel right at home here in Campbell County representing you and cheering on the Cougars. This is your state senator, Ken Yeager. Tennessee is the only state to offer 2 years of tuition-free community or technical college. A bright future awaits you right here at home in Tennessee.
This is your state representative, Dennis Powers.
And this is Tracy Powers. I'm honored to be Dennis's wife. He is honored to serve you as state representative. I'm proud of what he's done and is doing for Campbell County and Tennessee, especially when it comes to education.
Here's wishing you the best, Cougars and Lady Cougars.
I went to Charlie's Pizza as a teenager, and now I take my kids.
You can count on seeing me and Logan and Seth down there after about every game.
My favorite part of Charlie's Pizza is the special.
Charlie's Pizza.
And Charlie's is the place to be after the game.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. WLAF.
Wow, this would be an everlasting love if Jacksboro could win this state championship game here tonight, wouldn't
it? Yes, it would. It's certainly something that could be done, but they're going to have to play a little better. Been lucky thanks to that 2-point or that safety to give us the lead. Otherwise, it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, it's Jacksboro had an opportunity to be up 10-6 when they missed the conversion, the 2-point conversion on the Allen touchdown. So, you know, it's a game of inches, but also it's a game of mistakes as well. So it's one of those situations to where Jacksboro is going to have to play a better game, a better half this second half, and they've done. I think the defense has done a fairly good job against Cherokee.
Yeah. Overall, they have. You know, they gave up that one touchdown run that. You know, again, they had the opportunity. There were 2 or 3 Eagles with hands on the guy. They just didn't wrap him up. But you know what it comes down to is the mistakes and things that are happening that don't generally happen. When you think back to the first half, there was one play where the running back went one way, the quarterback turned the other. There was another where Hunter, it was a timed pass. He threw the ball to where the guy was supposed to be. There was nobody there. Of course, the interception there, obviously. In the end zone or near the end zone, just things that don't generally happen. And again, it could be nerves, but it's second half now. You got to get those nerves should be gone. It should be just a football game.
You know, number 3 Georgia routed Florida Gators 42-7. That's pretty sweet.
That is, and that's about what I expected, to be honest with you. And I also expect for Florida's head coach to be looking for a job pretty quick.
Yeah, as well as Butch Jones.
Yeah, well, we'll see. You know, I mean, I certainly don't. I'm not happy with the way things have been going, but I'm hoping that they have a big win tonight.
Folks, if everything goes good, Wednesday night on the Just Sports Show, we're going to try our best to have Bryce Trenum on the show. We don't know. We haven't confirmed that yet, but we're going to try our best to make sure that happens.
He doesn't know this yet. But
right, exactly. He doesn't know this yet, but hopefully he will be willing to come on to the show on Wednesday night, and we'll have a good conversation. This is a kid that has headhunted all year for the Campbell County Cougars.
He has, and I've probably worn his name out, you know, just trying to point out, you know, say him watch, you know, prior to the kickoff and stuff, keep an eye on him because he's so much fun to watch. He just has he's one of those guys that has a knack to find the ball, and when he gets there with anger, and it's fun to watch.
Folks, the score at halftime here at the state championship game between the Jacksboro Eagles and the Cherokee Yellow Jackets is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. You're listening to the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network.
Remember this name, Eastlake Urgent Care. When you're looking for urgent care beyond compare, look no further than Eastlake. Next to Lowe's, Eastlake is your only urgent care offering on-demand medical care services 7 days a week, and they accept most insurance plans. So when you have bumps or scrapes, they have what it takes. Whoo, yeah. And even that nasty cold and flu, they know just what to do. Trust Eastlake Urgent Care near Lowe's in La Follette. No appointment needed. Check them out on Facebook or eastlakecares.com.
First National Bank is committed to helping our community grow by helping our teachers grow our youth. First National Bank is very proud to annually offer its mini grant program to all teachers of every school here in Campbell County. The grants are awarded every summer to teachers for new teaching materials. Over the past 7 years, First National Bank has awarded more than $90,000. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
No one covers the Cougars like WLAF.
I only got you in my story.
Welcome back to the Hill, where the score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. Jacksboro set to kick off from their own 40-yard line. As C.J. Allen is going to be a high end-over-end short kick and is covered there at the 43-yard line by Cherokee. And it will be first down and 10 for the Cherokee Yellow Jackets, traveling from our right to our left. Folks, make sure you stay tuned for all the second half action right here on WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network. For this state championship game is...
Look at that wind going on the flat.
Yes, the wind is blowing stiff from left to right. So the wind is heavy up here. It's heavy on the field as well. It seems like the wind always blows here at El Hope Dossett.
Yeah, I agree.
Up to the line of scrimmage, and now they're going to have some wideouts. Two receivers to the near side, two receivers, a spread offense for Cherokee. In motion is a wide receiver, and now we have a false start. Looks like going to be on Cherokee. That will back them up 5 yards, as it looks like that Cherokee has come out in an entirely different formation.
Yeah, and like we talked about prior, I mean, watching the pregame, that's exactly what they did. They played both of those offenses, or practiced both of those offenses warming up. So apparently they're in their second half. They like to go to this one.
So it's going to be first down and 15. The ball on the 38-yard line, traveling from our right to our left. Shotgun formation, has the quarterback catches the ball. It's a good snap, passes, completing the flats, and he breaks one tackle, could not break the second tackle, as it's going to be close to the first down marker as far as the beginning of the first down marker. The original line of scrimmage is just a yard shy, and it's going to bring up a second down and 11 yards to go. Second down and 11, or they're going to mark it right at the original line of scrimmage, and it looks like that Matt Dopp was in on the tackle for Jacksboro. Two wideouts to the near side, two wideouts to the far side. We have one wide receiver in motion. It's going to be handoff to the back. The back is up the middle to the 45 to the 47-yard line. That's going to bring up third down as Gilbert in on the tackle along with Osborne for the Eagles, and it's going to bring up a third down and 6, the ball at the 43-yard line.
That kid's a load at number 48, the one that we don't have on the roster, which is really odd to me the more I think about it. You know, you would think in a championship game they would be required to have the proper roster.
I would agree 100%.
I mean, that kid could be from anywhere.
Yep. He could be in high school. Here's the snap to the quarterback. The pass is away. It's going to be intercepted by Allen. Allen up to the 40-yard line inside Cherokee Yellow Jackets territory, and that was a great read by Allen on the interception for Jacksboro Eagles.
Yeah, he did a great job of watching it all the way down the line and just crouching, not crouching, they call it shuffling. He shuffled his way out and was right where he needed to be.
So it's going to be first down and 10 Jacksboro, and we certainly needed that turnover of the game, folks. Let me just tell you, that's going to be a turnover brought to you by Jason Freeman and the fine folks at Martin Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most. Under center is White, off balance line formation, handoff to, or a pitch to C.J. Allen across the 40, maybe to the 39-yard line, a pickup of 1, maybe. They give him a pickup of 1. He's going to bring up second down, is in on the tackle. We don't have his number.
Yeah, 48 again.
Or we don't have his number, don't have his name, so I apologize, folks. Under center once again is Hunter White. Power I formation, C.J. Allen, the deep running back, the deep back in this formation. Mason Shanks will now slide over to the left as now they move the unbalanced line to the far side of the field. Under center, it's going to be a pitch to Allen. Allen hit immediately as they're not getting off the blocks at all.
No,
they're not staying with the blocks.
Well, they're not moving them. The Cherokee is doing a great job of clogging it up right there. They're blitzing like crazy and hitting. All the gaps are full. There's nowhere to go. We've got to do a better job either of moving them or do what we're doing now and go to a different offense.
It's going to be spread formation now. Hunter White, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the near side, Wallen and Gilbert. 2 receivers to the far side, which is Clausen, along with Ellison. Single running back is Allen. Looking to the sideline. Now he will shift Allen out into the slot position. Empty backfield for Hunter White. Takes the snap, looking, feeling some pressure, rolls to the near side and is tackled from behind. And there's a penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the penalty will be. As the offensive line, for some reason, is not blocking as well as they have blocked. Or, of course, this may be an entirely different defensive line that they faced, and it's going to be holding against Jacksboro. Let's see if it backs them up or if they're going to decline the penalty. And Cherokee is going to decline the penalty. He's going to bring up a 4th down and 14 yards to go for a first down for Jacksboro.
That's we're just not getting things done.
Shotgun formation, and now they're all going to shift. It looks like they're going to bring in the punt formation for Jacksboro as Hunter White's going to stay in the football game and call out the signals. C.J. Allen will step back to his 46-yard line. And Cherokee has no one back. It's going to low snap. The punt's away. It's a low line drive. Bounces at the 20. Takes a Jacksboro Eagle bounce and just kind of stops like it's in the mud at the 14-yard line where it will be first down and 10 Cherokee. Another pretty good punt by C.J. Allen.
Yeah, certainly not one he'd be proud of. Didn't have any hang time and a lot of distance, but it did what it needed to do, and he got it out of there without getting it blocked.
It's going to be first down and 10 Cherokee. There's 4 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in this football game. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6.
It's another missed opportunity there. You know, you get the pick and can't do anything with it.
Now they're going to come out in the spread, that being Cherokee. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers far side. Single back in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to the running back, and in on the tackle looks like it was Gilbert was there again. We'll find out how many yards he picked up, maybe a couple. We'll find out for sure. It's going to be second down and 9 for Cherokee, traveling from our right to our left as Cherokee still trying to run the ball out of that spread formation.
Yeah, and I mean that was, I wouldn't say successful, coming about a yard and a half, something like that, but they're doing a good job of being multiple and having a lot of different opportunities.
Shotgun formation once again for the quarterback. Calling out the signals, takes the snap, it's off his fingertips, and he falls on it back at the 13-yard line. And we're going to try to find out who the quarterback is. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks 42. Like it's Donathan. Yeah. It's Donathan, the quarterback for Cherokee. They quickly come to the line of scrimmage after they huddle. It's going to be a 3rd down and 16 yards to go for a first down.
Let's go safeties.
Here's the snap to Donathan. It's a pass into the flats. He's up to the 10, up to the 13-yard line and ran out of bounds there. Couldn't really tell who it was. I hope you can. Mm-hmm. Allen was in on the tackle. And it's going to bring up a 4th down for Cherokee. And they're going to punt. There's 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. The score is still Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6.
If they can get off a decent punt to Ellison, I'm liking our chances on him taking that one back.
Yeah, I would love to see a punt return or a kickoff return, to be honest with you. It's going to be a bad snap. The punt's away. It's a low line drive. Ellison takes it at the 35. Now he's going to try to reverse his field. He's running backwards.
Wrong way.
And now he's down at the 47-yard line. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Jacksboro, as Ellison is upset.
Well, he's upset because he's saying there was no blocking, but the bottom line is you've got to get that ball upfield. And he's right. There wasn't a lot of blocking going on. There was 4 or 5 defenders right in his face. He had nowhere to go. But in a situation like that, the ball was kicked really low, giving him the best opportunity just to take it straight up the field.
It's going to be 1st down and 10. It's a loss of 7 yards on the punt return. It's going to be a 26 special as Clausen is coming off the field. And let's see what the play will be. It's under center. It looks like Hunter White's going to be under center for Jacksboro, as C.J. Allen will be the deep back. All unbalanced line to the near side. Takes a snap. It's going to be a pitch to Allen. Allen to the outside to the 45-yard line. And is tackled there by number 48 for Cherokee. Don't have a name or number, or a name to go with that number. Don't even have the number on the roster.
Yeah, which is very irritating to me. And I'm sure that there's nothing hinky going on, but doggone it, you know, when the kid on the team is making all the tackles and his name's not even on the roster, come on.
Yeah, I agree.
They need to have that fixed.
Under center once again is Hunter White. Power I formation is going to be a pitch to Allen once again. Allen up to the 45, to the 40, breaks a tackle, finally ran out of bounds there inside the 40-yard line down to the 38-yard line, and it's going to be close, just about a yard shy of a 1st down for Jacksboro, as they're going to mark the football maybe a couple yards shy. As the first
backed it up there quite a bit.
Yes, the 1st down marker will be at the 35-yard line of Cherokee. Under center, now they will stop and look to the sideline to get the play. They quickly have the play and are going back to business. It looks like more business-like manner this time. It's going to be a pitch again to Allen. Allen lowers his shoulder and gets short. It's tackled there by Denton. Looked like it was Denton to me, number 15.
Yeah, him and
Bassier.
Bassier, yeah. But again, you know, there's just so much penetration. I mean, we're just not getting any wall built to make something happen. Looks like they're showing a lost yardage on that one.
Yeah, but now they're looking like they're wanting to 4th down. It looked like they wanted to measure there for a moment, and then they changed their mind. It looks like it's going to be 4th down, as it looked like Leonard Scarborough.
Oh, I see what happened. I noticed that that was the previous line of scrimmage that they had the stick. Just hurry up and get out there and run the play, you know.
So now it's Jacksboro coming out of the huddle off the sideline. They're going to line up on the ball. There's 2 minutes and counting down. Quickly to the line of scrimmage is your Eagles. They stop, look to the sideline to get the play.
Yeah.
Deep running back is C.J. Allen, power I formation to the near side. As Leonard Scarborough is the referee, it's going to be a pitch to Allen. It's a low pitch.
Oh, my goodness.
Stumbles, and it's going to be short of the 1st down, I believe. We're going to find out here momentarily. Yes, it's going to be short. It's going to be 1st down and 10 Cherokee. They started off with the pitch. The pitch was low.
Pitch was low. He went down to get it. He lost his footing. Just unbelievable. I mean, this is not the kind of stuff that they normally do.
It's going to be 1st down and 10. And let's see what we have. We have illegal motion against Jacksboro. That penalty will be declined, and it will be 1st down and 10 for Cherokee. The defense right now, in my personal opinion, is what's keeping us in the ball game.
Absolutely. I mean, this is at what point do they wear down or make a mistake? That's what worries you. They're back out there. You got to get back out here and try it again.
Cherokee has come out into the spread this whole second half, this whole 3rd quarter, and they're going to line up in the spread once again. Empty backfield for Donathan. Donathan looking over the defense, takes a snap. He's going to be quarterback keeper. He jukes one, could not break the second tackle, knocked down knocked down there just maybe a yard or two, and it looks like it was Heatherly in on the tackle for Jacksboro. And it's going to be a 2nd down and 9 yards to go for a 1st down for Cherokee. 2nd down and 9 with a minute and 12 seconds. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. The difference is a safety. Jacksboro got on Cherokee early in the 1st quarter. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the near side. Here comes the snap. The pass is away. It's complete. Runs back to the near side and is hit there wide open by Gilbert. Gilbert in on the tackle, may have lost a yard or two, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They're going to give him forward progress to where? I thought he got hit at the 35, but they're going to mark it at the 37-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 yards to go for a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job, Gilbert, staying at home and making a good, solid tackle.
As in comes the play from the sideline for Cherokee, and that's the quarterback, Donathan.
And, of course, you got to look for a pass here, and those safety's got to be ready.
Shotgun formation with the running back to the left side. Here's the snap. It's a good snap. Pass is away. It's high in the air, and it's knocked down at the last minute, and there's a penalty flag on the play. Let's see what that will be. It was knocked down by Riley Faulkner, and let's see what the call will be. The penalty flag is laying at the 33-yard line of Jacksboro.
I'm really interested to see, because we had 2 players there going for the ball. I don't know what they're going to call.
We're going to find out here momentarily as they're going to get. It's going to be pass interference against Jacksboro. Pass interference against Jacksboro. I didn't see that, but it's going to be a 1st down for Cherokee. We certainly didn't need that, but I still, at the same time, didn't look like to me. It looked like that both teams had the right to go to the ball or go for the ball.
I mean, the only thing we couldn't see from here was the receiver's back. I mean, is it possible that one of our defensive backs grabbed his jersey? It's possible. We couldn't see that.
Right. It's going to be 1st down and 10. The ball spotted at the 47-yard line of the Eagles, traveling from our right to our left with 4 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. And now we have a penalty flag once again. And now it looks like this penalty flag is going to go against Jacksboro. It's going to be a dead ball, unsportsmanlike penalty against Jacksboro, and that's going to be 15 yards tacked on. And that's on the sideline. One of the coaches had said something, done something, did something, but you don't cost your team 15 yards like that. You got to keep your cool.
Yeah, never. That's tough. I mean, it's really putting the pressure on these kids. You know, they didn't need that extra pressure.
It's going to be 1st down and 10. The ball spotted at the 33-yard line of Jacksboro. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to one side, 2 receivers to the far side. Here's a snap to Donathan. Donathan over the near side of the line is being drugged back.
Ball.
The ball comes loose.
They're going to call it dead. Are you kidding me?
And now there's a penalty flag again. Another penalty flag as Caleb Osborne came up with the football. And let's see what the call will be on this penalty flag. It may go against Cherokee. We'll find out here in just a second.
I just don't know how that. He wasn't down, was he?
No,
maybe they blew the whistle.
They probably stopped the forward progress probably, and of course we can't hear the whistles because our windows are in because we're cold.
That's right.
So they're having a conference at the 35-yard line of Jacksboro. We'll find out momentarily here what this penalty flag will be. The score is 8 for Jacksboro and 6 for Cherokee. Let's see, it's going to be a dead ball after the play. Personal foul against Cherokee. That's going to back them up 15 yards. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down and a bunch. So now we've got that 15 yards back, as now this is the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yep, we're going to the 4th now.
Going to the 4th quarter, and now we're going to have to try to find our producer. So now it's going to be a 2nd down and 23 yards to go for Cherokee, as we're going to step away quickly for a break. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. You're listening to the WLAF NF Tire Sports Network.
Here at Valley Roofing, we're insured and bring more than 25 years of experience to your job site. Whether you live right here in town or in the surrounding community, we'll be there. We're Valley Roofing, 423-566-6561. You select the roof and we'll install it. We're your locally owned roofing company. We're Valley Roofing. We're located right here in La Follette in the old Woodson Shopping Center. We specialize in quality metal roofing and quality shingles, all at reasonable prices.
Cougar fans, stay tuned here to WLAF.
Welcome back to the Hill. Shotgun formation as it's going to be second down and 23. A quick snap, a completion to the near side, up to the 50. Loses his footing and is finally being tackled and run out of bounds at the 40, probably about the 48-yard line by a host of Jacksboro Eagles. It looks like Clausen was one of them that led the way on the tackle for Jacksboro, and that's going to bring up a third down and a bunch for Cherokee.
What happened there? Did he fall down?
He got tackled.
Got one down here.
Yes, we got one down here, so he looks like that he's hurt. We'll find out momentarily.
You know, that's one of the things that worries me the most about this field, and obviously there's nothing we can do. There's been 2 prior championship games played already today on a rainy day. When you've got a field like this, it's very easy to turn your ankle or twist something, and hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah, I certainly hope so. As they're looking at him, we'll step away for a short commercial break, folks. To score, 7:49 left to go in the football game. Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. You're listening to WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network.
Hi, this is Kimberly Burge here at Burge Screen Printing. We work to bring your idea to reality. We specialize in custom screen printing, direct-to-garment full-color printing for all your apparel needs. We also do full-color printing on signs, banners, and much more.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Coverage of the orange and blue continues over WLAF.
Wow, it certainly ain't a hot one here.
Yeah, it's the opposite out there on the field. It's really cold, wind's blowing. These kids they're doing their best.
It's going to be third down and a bunch, probably 23, 24 yards to go for a first down. Tight formation now for Cherokee, no spread. It's going to be a direct snap over the head of Davis. Davis picks it up and runs it back and drops it again. It was finally tackled by Wallen, Wesley Wallen, and Brady all the way back at the 35-yard line where it will be fourth down in bunches.
Now that's definitely the kind of play we needed. That's one of those real obvious things I like to say from time to time. But clearly that was a great turn of events for Jacksboro.
Well, you stop and look at what has led up to this event so far, this defensive stand. The coach got a penalty on him. Aaron Ellison made a decision to run backwards, kind of got the team fired up. Then the coach got the penalty on him for 15 yards. And now all of a sudden it seems like Jacksboro's defense is just fired up and ready to roll.
Yeah, this is there's confusion out there. They're sending players in and out for Cherokee. Nobody knows what's going on.
And maybe that's what we need. It's going to be a good snap. The punt's away. It's going to be down to Ellison. Ellison's going to start running backwards once again and is tackled all the way back at the 35-yard line.
Well, let me give you the backstory. Last game he played in, he had a punt return that he ran about 80 yards on a 30-yard touchdown run that he was all over the field, twisting, turning, going backwards, whatever. He has the ability to do those things, but in a game like this, it's really important that you get in his head and say, look, go upfield, get 1 yard if you can, or get 10, whatever, just go get them.
They come out in a power I formation, Jacksboro. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. Hunter White under center. Unbalanced line to the right. Penalty flag on the play. And let's see what the call will be. It may be offsides against Cherokee, and it is.
Neutral zone.
So that's going to be first down and 5 instead of first down and 10. The ball spotted at the 41-yard line of Cherokee.
You got to really hand it to Cherokee. They've done a great job of stopping this this 26 special that nobody else has been able to really stop.
They have 10 guys in the box. I guess they have no other choice but to stop it. Here's a pitch to Allen. Allen to the far side, takes a hit over the 43-yard line, close to the 45, and it's going to be second down for Jacksboro. Traveling from our right to our left.
That was the mystery player that made the tackle again, 48.
And he's all over the field, man. Offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
You need a long drive right here. Just a long drive to take some time off. Under center is Hunter White. Power I formation for Allen. It's going to be a pitch to Allen. Allen to the far side, stringing it out, and may have gotten back to the line of scrimmages. It looks like that to me that Cherokee is probably a pretty fast team because Jacksboro's not been able to get to the outside or run it up the middle.
Yeah, I don't think it's even it's not speed. It's they're pushing our blockers where they want them to go, and that's been the problem.
So it's going to be third down and 5 yards to go. The ball spotted at the 41-yard line as Hunter White goes under center for Jacksboro, calls out the signals. It's going to be a pitch once again. It's going to be a pass, and he's wide open. And that's going to be intercepted there at the 48-yard line, all the way up to the 46-yard line goes Cherokee. And the gentleman who intercepted that ball was Edmonds for Cherokee. A little underthrown. Of course, he was feeling some pressure, so it's
yeah, the receiver fell down as well too. I mean, it was just there really is a lot of pressure getting through and a lot of problems with the field, and that's why the score is 8-6.
Yeah,
I mean everybody's having trouble, you know.
I'm thinking if it's a dry field, sunny day, I'm thinking we're looking at some scoring going on. Power over the head of the mystery player, and he picks it up to the 45. Missed tackle. Aaron Ellison missed the tackle, and he gets back to the 45, but it's a loss of 7 yards, and in on the tackle for Jacksboro will be Osborne. Caleb Osborne for Jacksboro, and it's going to be second down and 17 yards to go for a first down. It was over the head of Edmonds, the running back for Cherokee, and now it brings up a second down and 17 yards to go for a first down.
This defense needs to really settle in right here and get busy.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage, as now it's going to be a direct snap to the running back. He drops the football and just falls on it.
We got to get more pressure. You know, that's the key. We could have been there several times on these drop balls. There's nobody around. They have the ability to cover them, and just because, again, at the line of scrimmage, we're losing the battle at the line of scrimmage.
They lose another 3 yards. It's going to bring up third down and 22, make it third down and 22 for Cherokee, traveling from our left to our right with 4 minutes and 8 seconds and counting. And the closer we get to zeros, the better we feel, folks. Have a quarterback and 2 running backs. It's going to be a pass. Pass is away, and it's going to be almost intercepted, and it's complete all the way up to the 35-yard line, tackled there by Ellison, and he gets a first down. That was a third in the bunch, and it looked like Brady. I thought it was Brady that went for the interception, or Riley Faulkner. I don't know exactly which one, but one of them went for the interception, and the receiver caught it and was Ellison caught him from behind.
And that's tough right here. I mean, they had him in the hole, and here we go again.
Shotgun formation, direct snap to the running back. He's going to pass the ball. The pass is away, and it's going to fall incomplete. There was 2 wide receivers in the same area as Edmonds had the direct snap to him, and he rode to the near side to pass the football, and it falls incomplete. We'll bring up second down and 10.
And more importantly, there was no Eagles in the area. There was two receivers and no Eagles, so that's important to look out for.
So it's going to bring up a second down and 10. The ball from the 35-yard line of Jacksboro with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this football game. The score, Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6.
And they got to watch this one here. This is a trick play.
They have trips to the near side. Low snap. Passes away. It's up in the air. That should be intercepted. Almost intercepted. It was Aaron Ellison. He got one arm on it, but just could not bring it in. So it's going to bring up third down and 10 as you know, Cherokee can't run the ball against Jacksboro defense, so they have no other choice but to pass.
Yeah, and you know, that last pass that was enough for a first down. Really was a lot of luck involved there. But this is big again. I mean, it's like it feels like whoever scores the next touchdown is going to win. Simple as that. And you just really have to tighten up here. These defensive backs, you can't go just for the ball. You've got to make sure that nobody else is going to catch it.
It's going to be two receivers to the far side, tight end to the near side. Shotgun formation for Donathan. Donathan takes the snap, is looking, steps up into the pocket, passes away high in the air, and it looks like it's knocked down at the last second by Ellison. Good play, no penalty flag.
Yeah, very nice play there. Ellison or somebody else there with him. I can't tell if it was Dopp or possibly Faulkner. I'm not sure. No, it would have been Faulkner, I believe. Yeah, it was Riley Faulkner over there with him. So here comes a huge play. Fourth down. Are they going to punt? I mean, at this time in the game, you got 3 minutes left. You're down. Punting's not really the option.
Yeah.
You've got to try here. So you've got to watch the ball. You don't want to give them an easy 5 yards and make it easier for them.
You need to watch the penalties too.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation for Edmonds. Edmonds takes the snap, looking downfield, passes away. He's got a receiver, but we also have a intercepted by Ellison. Ellison up to the 5-yard line, close to the 5. No, that's the goal line where he's close to. And it's going to be first down and 10. That was ugly.
That was. I mean,
you got to turn it up. You got to catch the ball and run.
Drop the ball. Drop it. It's our ball. It was fourth down. I mean, don't even catch it. Just let it go.
Right.
So now we just lost 40 yards on the play, you know. And we're having to come out of our end zone. Very nearly made it a safety.
It's going to be first down and 10. We have a timeout on the field. We'll keep it here. We ain't got nothing else to do.
We don't, and I'm telling you, we've got to find a way to get some first downs. I mean, this has just been, it's just not working. You know, nothing's working. Those little wheel routes or little hot routes or whatever you want to call them, early in the game worked. Still haven't seen anything from Gilbert. You know, I mean, not by his fault. I mean, he's doing a great job defensively, but not had a chance to get the ball to him. And a lot of it's because we can't block long enough for Hunter to get the ball to anybody. We've got to, and I say we, the coaches have to find a way to pick up some yardage and get some time off this clock.
I would love to see a halfback screen. Let the defensive lineman come at your quarterback, throw it over their head, dump it right in front of the linebackers and get it to C.J. Allen with their offensive line standing in front of him ready to block, and let's go.
Oh, yeah, I'd like that too. Right now I just want to see him get out of the end zone because obviously that would be a tie ball game.
Yes, the ball is on the 1 yard line. What do? You run the ball 3 times, make them use their timeouts. They've got 3 timeouts left.
I don't even like the idea of pitching the ball at this point.
Shotgun formation for Hunter Watt. 3 receivers to the near side. It's going to be a handoff to Allen. Allen breaks 1 tackle, breaks a 2nd tackle, all the way up across the 5-yard line. Up close to the 6-yard line is where they're going to mark him. I don't like that spot. It seemed like he was beyond the 6-yard line.
Absolutely was.
I mean, I thought he was closer to the 10, just to be honest with you. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage goes the Eagles as they pick up 4 yards, maybe 5. So it's going to be 2nd down and 5 for Jacksboro, traveling from our right to our left with 2:46 and counting in this football game. The score, Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. Here's the snap to Watt. It's almost over his head. It's going to be handoff to Allen. Allen to the far side, hits one tackler and breaks it and gets tackled, and he picks up another 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now that's all you can do. He's fighting for yards, fighting for that first down, trying to get this clock to run a little faster.
Shotgun formation for Watt. 3 receivers to the near side, a tight end to the far side. Looking to the sideline to get the play in. There's 2 minutes and 8 seconds and counting in this football game. The score is Jacksboro 8 and Cherokee 6.
Here comes, they're about to.
They get it off just in time, or did they?
Get it off, and it's ridiculous.
It's going to be delay a game against Jacksboro. No, they got a timeout. They got a timeout before the penalty flag, so we're going to take it with them. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. You're listening to the WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network.
Have you ever had good service from a rehab center? I have. Howdy, friends. I'm Ralph Stanley II, and I'm here to tell you that the staff at Grace Rehab is committed to providing personalized care. Their staff provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy for those who need it. Take it from me, Ralph Stanley II. Grace Rehab, it's for you.
Your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on.
Welcome back to the Hill. The score, Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6, with 1 minute and 55 seconds left to go. Jacksboro had to call a timeout before they got caught for a delay of game penalty, as now they're going to line up in a power I formation. Under center will be White. It's going to be a quick snap, pitch to C.J. Allen. C.J. Allen gets hit once, twists and turns, and probably gets up close to the line of scrimmage, maybe. Let's see where they're going to mark him, and now we have a timeout on the field, and Cherokee takes the timeout with 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go. We certainly needed the first down in the worst way.
And I don't understand what's going on. I can't figure out why we're not able to. It's like there's 15 players from Cherokee and 11 for us, because there's everywhere you go, somebody's not being blocked.
Right.
Somebody coming free every time. And there's only so much you can do,
Yep.
Was it third or fourth down?
That was third down. This is going to bring up fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fourth down and a long 2, short 3 for Jacksboro. The score, with 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go in the game, is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. We certainly have got to make sure we punt this ball extremely deep. They got to make sure they get a good punt.
Yeah, and you're in your end zone. This is just like the worst possible situation to be in. A bad snap, anything goes wrong, suddenly it's a whole different ball game.
As now we are ready for play, as C.J. Allen will stand back at his goal line. At least he's not in the end zone, but he's close. There's nobody back for Cherokee, as now they start to move someone back. It's a low snap, the punt's away. It's a high driving knuckleball, and takes a Jacksboro Eagle roll all the way up to the 37-yard line of Jacksboro. So you put a little bit of distance in between them and the goal line. I mean, that's what you need.
That is, and the defense has been strong. It's just question is, can they do it one more time? Can they hold them off one more time?
So it's going to be a first down and 10 for Cherokee, traveling from our left to our right with 1 minute and 36 seconds left to go in the game. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. Cherokee has 2 timeouts. Jacksboro has 1 timeout. Number 54 is a brand new man in the game. He doesn't have any dirt on him at all. Actually, there's a couple of them in there that has no dirt, and they're pretty large individuals. And now it's direct snap, and he just about fumbles the passes away to Edmonds, and it's going to be intercepted by Ellison. Turn it up, Ellison. Turn it up, Ellison. Ellison all the way up to the 32-yard line is tackled there. Yes, we will take it.
Yeah, I don't care if he picks up 1 yard, whatever. That was great. That's his second interception, I believe, of the night. Minute 24.
They've got 2 timeouts. Run the ball.
Yeah, run the ball. Try to pick up the first down. Run this clock as soon as possible and as quickly as possible.
That turnover is brought to you by Jason Freeman and the fine folks at Morton Wilson Funeral Home, where families matter most, folks. Also went to the well play of the game. We'll tell you that at the end of the game. It's brought to you by former Cougar Chuck Wells. His under center is Hunter White. Oh, and we have a false start. We have a false start against Jacksboro.
Did that just happen?
Yes, it did. Unfortunately, it did. It's going to be first down and 15.
Man, these kids like to make it fun.
No, they make the parents a nervous wreck. I know they do.
Yeah, Yeah, that's tough.
It's going to be first down and 15 with 1:24 left to go in this football game. The score, Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6, and Jacksboro has the football. Traveling from our right to our left. Under center is White. It's going to be a pitch to Allen. Allen over the far side of the line, gets nowhere. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and the coach calls a timeout very quickly. I guess we're going to keep it here.
Yeah, we're going to, and there's, you know, I really am having a hard time. I'm looking at the size. Of course, size is not everything on the line.
Right.
Obviously, technique has a lot to do with it, and you got to credit Cherokee. They're doing something right because we've got some big old boys over there on that side of the line, and for whatever reason, we're not able to move them at all. We're being overrun. We've got guys coming through from different angles, making it really tough for anything to happen. I'll tell you what I haven't seen, and I want to see. They've got a little play. It's the same setup as we've been seeing, same lineup, and it's basically a fake pitch to CJ, and Gilbert comes around behind, and you hand it to him, and he's got the speed to burn. I'd like to see that. They've had a couple of problems with it in the past, some fumbling issues, or on the pitch. They may be a little afraid to try that right now, but I don't know. I mean, I say don't pitch it to it, just hand it to him. Hand him the ball and let him go.
Oh, here we go.
What is this?
Yeah, the coach is going to have to burn another timeout. As the old swinging gate. It's going to be second down and 15. It's going to be a quick snap to Hunter White. Hunter White's going to keep the football, goes over the 35-yard line, and it's going to be a quick timeout again, a penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the penalty will be. As the head linesman judge, a head lineman threw the penalty flag, and we're having a discussion. It may be offsides against Cherokee. We'll find out here in just a second.
No, it's going to be.
Or will it be against
Jacksboro? Be on us. He's asking
Jacksboro
if they want to take it.
It's going to be false start against Jacksboro.
There's one on this side too. I don't know what that's about, but
yeah, I think that. I hate to say this, but I think some of these plays like this that you see, I think it kind of throws these officials off for a loop. But these are the same officials that do high school games as well, so it's not like they haven't seen it before.
I agree.
So it's going to be second down and 15. There's going to be 1:12 left to go in the football game. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. As they go to the spread, shotgun formation for White. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. As now we're getting the play in from the sideline. As they're asking for the play to come in.
Oh my gosh,
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now we have a man in motion. Another man in motion is Ellison. It's going to be a penalty flag against Jacksboro.
This is unbelievable. We're going backwards. Just run the ball. I don't understand what's taking so long to get these plays called in. Just run the ball, run the clock down. It's not even moved. It's not moved.
Nope.
3 plays, it hasn't moved.
Yep, it's dead ball fouls against Jacksboro. So we'll find out exactly what's going to happen this play. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. Shotgun formation. Quickly call the play and just run the play. 2 receivers to the near side, single receiver to the far side. We have a Wallen in it, tied in. In motion is Ellison. Quick snap, it's a high snap. Hand off to Allen. Allen gets hit in the backfield, breaks a tackle. Over to the far side, cuts it back to the inside, cuts back to the near side.
Look at him go.
Breaks another tackle to the 30, to the 35, up to the 40, up to the 45, to the 50. Stiff arm the little guy, but gets tackled at the 49-yard line, and that's going to be a first down, and that should do it, folks. We're going to find out here momentarily, as that was about a 35-yard rumble for C.J. Allen and the Jacksboro Eagles. It gets him a first down with 58 seconds left to go in the game.
That's what I'm talking about.
58 seconds left to go in the game, as now we're going to see what they're going to do. It's going to be shotgun formation once again. Single receiver to the near side. An H-back position. And now we're going to find out exactly what this play will be as the clock is running down to 44 seconds, 43 seconds and rolling. There's only 1 timeout left for Cherokee. Will they choose to take it? No. Is Jacksboro just going to run the time down and they're going to take a timeout? So timeout with 32 seconds. We're going to take it with them, folks. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. You're listening to WLAF and the B&M Tire Sports Network.
It's time to start saving, and it's time to stop waiting. Yes, start saving on your hot water and stop waiting for hot water with the natural gas water heater from PCUD. You get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric with the natural gas water heater from Powell Clinch Utility District at about half the cost. Powell Clinch Utility District is offering $250 off the purchase price of new natural gas water heaters and the chance for you to chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year. Start saving today with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Listen to them, watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
This was all you, none of it.
We're back here on the hill as Hunter White takes a knee, and Cherokee will use their last timeout with 30.6 seconds left to go in this football game. While they would call a timeout, I guess maybe just to shake hands, as Jacksboro, it seems like, barring any kind of fumble, it seems like that Jacksboro is going to come away with a state champ title here in this game in 3A. The score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I am absolutely spent. This has not been a high-scoring event like we've seen throughout the year, or throughout this year. But I'm telling you that that last running play was clutch. I mean, that was bottled up, looked like it was going nowhere. That was just effort.
Under center is Hunter White. Hunter White takes a snap, takes another knee, and that should be it, folks, right there. It's 27 seconds. Once they spot the ball, it has to be at least 25 seconds when they spot the ball, and it's going to be less than 25 seconds, so no more play. As now, one thing I've got to ask you, as a father of a 1,000-yard rusher and now a state title champion, how does it feel to broadcast his last middle school game? Speechless.
I can't talk. I'm gonna cry. I'll tell you, it feels good. It really does. I'm really proud of him. Proud of this team. They worked so hard, and this was a tough fought game, and it was just really special. And I'm blessed.
Well, Jacksboro Eagles has brought home the first ever state title championship game in 3A in the Tennessee Middle School TMSAA division. They have been there multiple times and have never came back with the hardware. Folks, they've got the hardware today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big deal. You know, we've been to this game several times and lost each time to Oneida in the past. Of course, this year we got to play Oneida in the regular season and beat them too. So it's not like we got lucky and didn't have to play Oneida because we beat them too.
Exactly.
So this makes us 10-0 on the season, undefeated, and Region 3 state champs, I guess.
Yes, sir. Region 3 state champs, and it's hardware is going to be a big gold ball, or at least I think it's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we can get Coach Peel up here. If we can't, we'll have to try to get him on a future show to call in or something like that. But it looks like he's probably going to be busy for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I'm just, again, I don't have much more that I can say at this point. I want to go down there and celebrate with my son.
Well, take off, brother.
No, we're fine. I'm just saying, I mean, they got things to do. I'm just you know, whatever, excited.
Yes, I would be as well. I would be also. And it's one of those, and it was, hadn't been for the run by C.J. Allen, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now, because he was bottled up and made a huge moves and cutbacks and was breaking tackles and got plenty, about a 35-yard gain.
Yeah, that was, like I said, that was just clutch. They're going to do the presentation now.
Yep, they're going to do the presentation. We're going to step away for a short commercial break. The final score here is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. You're listening to WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, mobile banking, bill pay. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay, make payments directly from your smartphone, and People Pay, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at our office in Clinton or one of our 3 La Follette offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sniffles, sneezes, sleepless nights, miserable days. You likely suffer from allergies, but there is help. Your local relief from allergies is found at Cumberland Gap Medical. Why drive to Knoxville for allergy testing and shots when Cumberland Gap Medical is right here at home?
This is Amanda Brown, family nurse practitioner at Cumberland Gap Medical. We are here to make you well.
All it takes is a visit to Cumberland Gap Medical in the Big Rigs in La Follette or by calling 423-201-9799. Connect with us online at cumberlandgapmedical.com.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. WLAF.
So it's over. I didn't realize it's so much colder.
Welcome back to the Hill. The final score is Jacksboro 8, Cherokee 6. We was hoping to get some kind of an interview with Coach Brent Peel, but he's down on the field. Looks like he's going to be busy for a while as he's going to be accepting the trophy for the state title game, the state championship game. And while we were away, C.J. Allen got the offensive MVP award of this game, and that's just some more hardware to add to the hardware that he's already got, huh?
Yeah, just something else to swell his head a little more, I guess.
Well, folks, we was hoping to get an interview with Coach Brent Peel. I don't think that's going to happen. So for all of our broadcasts here on WLAF, Aaron Hopkins, I certainly appreciate you coming out. Noah Roy Smith, Mayor Smith, we certainly appreciate that as well. And, of course, my broadcast partner, Mr. Brent Allen, couldn't happen without you. We're going to say so long until Friday night at 7 o'clock at Knoxville Catholic, where your Campbell County Cougars will take on the Knox Catholic. And we'll see you then at 7 o'clock on WLAF B&M Tire Sports Network.
Wrap it up. I'll take it. Wrap it up. I'll take it.
Wrap It Up Construction. No job too big or small for the crew at Wrap It Up. Commercial or residential, Wrap It Up can get it done right and done fast. Call today.
Wrap.
Call Tony today at 423-201-0635.
Wrap it up.
That's Wrap It Up Construction, 423-201-0635.